All right. Good afternoon. Or good evening, honestly. It's Friday night. I've had a busy week. And as you can see, I've got some boxes out here with foam and scale trains and, scale trains, rivet counter. I guess y'all already probably know what I did. Oh no, he spent money on trains. Yes. Which the wife told me, she goes, I don't mind if you spend money on trains, but guns is another story. I'm like, all right, little lady. So I built a locomotive simulator. Yes, I did. Woohoo. And it's still being built even better. So, I got some little goodies. I was actually at work today out in north end of, north. Never eat soggy waffles. Northeast end. Woodlands. Spring area. And put in a filtration system for a homeowner, and I had some time to kill while waiting for the homeowner to get off of work. They're school teachers. And want to make sure that they were happy with the install on the system, so I didn't just want to leave and collect and then possibly have an issue, but I want to show them how their system worked and how to turn it on and stuff like that whenever the time is ready for it, which would be Monday. So went out to a hobby shop that my apprentice had told me about, and I'm like, okay, let me give him a call, which in the area that we were working, cell reception gone. You're at 1 to 0 bars. So Google doesn't even work out there. So I'm like, man alive, hopefully they answer. So looked them up whenever we got a sweet spot in the yard somewhere, and gave them a call to see if they had any ES44 AC or DC units for BNSF on HO scale, because that's the scale that I like. Anything bigger, it's not great. Honestly, the detail goes to shit. Sorry, pardon my French, but HO scale is my scale that I like. I've started it whenever I was a kid. Which, my locomotives and stuff, man alive, they're gone. Well, the little trains that I had, they were small little things, your little lifelike train sets from Hobby Lobby. But now that I'm an adult, and I've got money coming in and work for it, compared to waiting for Santa Claus, 'tis the season, you can spend a little bit more on some units. So I went to the hobby shop that I'd called, and I was like, well, y'all have anything on this and this? And they're like, I don't think so. Let me go take a look. And I'm like, no, we have a GP38 that's black from Pennsylvania Railroad. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, no. Okay. Well, y'all need to carry some better units, something more up to date. Some modern stuff. You live right beside the train tracks. So, so I'm like, well, lunch break hits, and waiting for the homeowner. I was like, well, let's go take the 20-minute drive out to the hobby shop. It's right down the road compared to 30 minutes or 45 minutes into Houston. So we go out there, me and the apprentice, and I'm like, well, okay, let me take a look, see what they got. Which they carried a lot of G gauge, O gauge, your Lionel gauge and stuff like that. A little bit of HO scale. So they had a couple of cars out there I took a look at. And sure enough to find out, started walking the store, checking to see what they see, and found me a unit. And it was a ES44 C4 locomotive. The company, BNSF. So I'm like, cool. Let me take a look at it, and I asked the guy in there to open up the case because I had it locked. I don't want nobody going in there stealing locomotives. Can't do that. That's a no-no. The prices on these things are amazing. $86 for an MTH HO scale locomotive. Brand new is about $200 something, if not more, depending where you get it. So I was like, well, let me take a look at the locomotive, see the condition of it and everything, see if it runs. Check the product, because it's a used locomotive, and but I liked it because it had the grills and radiator that I wanted. Because those are my two locomotives that I like. My favorite units, ET44C4, because it's beautiful. And then the ES44 AC DC units and the ES44C4 units. So, or your GVODs, that's what they call them. And took a look at it. You know, handrails need to be, fixed a little bit. One broke off, so it's got to be re-glued. And then the front snowplow, it doesn't have a snowplow, so I'll order a snowplow for it whenever I get the time. But let's take a look at them because I've actually got them set out here. So we'll turn around here and take a look at the C4 unit, which we'll zoom down here. And if I can zoom in and focus, that'd be great. And right there, that'll work. So yeah, it's got some dust on it. It's been sitting in the shop, so we'll get that cleaned off. Get a little ShamWow there. But the unit it's a beautiful unit. So I had a pencil here. I believe I do somewhere. I'll point out the things on it. And but the unit itself is, as you can see see there, it is the ES44C4 that tells you what type of unit it is. And you've got your trucks here, which I really don't mind on the aspect of the detail for the trucks. I don't pay attention to that really. You got your front lead lights there, your coupler. It needs the snowplow, which I'll get that ordered. And then if we turn here, we can actually, it's got a conductor that sits inside there, which is pretty cool. And we'll see here, let's see, if we turn the camera a little bit there, which I wish I had a tripod that actually swiveled real nice and pretty, because trying to do this with your phone is a booger. But the handrails are decent there. And then as you can see in the back, we're missing the grab irons right here for the back pieces. Got the one on the other side over here, but it's missing that one. I think it got damaged while it was being transported. Who knows what happened to the boxes. Now MTH, their detail aspect is not that great, honestly. It looks a little, it's not crisp compared to this other unit that I'm going to show you. But it is good, so that's where weathering the unit comes into play. Which that's one thing I like to do whenever I do have some spare time. I like to weather my units, make them a little old school, and make them used compared to brand new. Because most of your units out there on the road, they got some grime to them. So if we turn the unit here in the front, we got two conductors there that sit inside there. One of them's got sunglasses. But it looks good, it's decent. You got the grab irons there on the front and your handrails. And then we'll get back here to the back, honestly, and then we'll go to the front. But the radiator aspect, you see how that guy's missing the handrail back there? Yeah, that's what it's that's why I guess they sold it for so cheap. It's got some cosmetic issues. And then we go here. I'm gonna clip the handrails back into the irons. And then that guy down here, it looks to have possibly broken off or something. I don't know how that happened. We'll have to see. Because it clips into somewhere. It looks like it got bent also on this up here. Which zoom out a little bit here if I could. I gotta get a better tripod here. But it looks like this guy got pushed back or something. It's got damage during transit. That's the fun part. So it somewhat sucks. But this thing popped loose from somewhere. I don't know how. But that's where tweezers get involved on these things. You don't want to damage them too much. But what I might do is order some new rails and handrails and stuff for that side rails, which I can find. But the top of the unit, your PTC aspect there. Man, this thing is a bugger. So that's the handrail that broke off. I might try to super glue that, but I might have to order new ones. So we'll see how that goes. Now, next one that we got here is going to be the BNSF ET44C4. If we can come up this way. Yes, sir. There she is right over there. Look at that. Oh, wow. And if I could, I'm probably going to drop this down and get them set up right here. That way we can actually focus on the units and I can show you a better view. So, 1 second here. And yes, that is a toilet coffee cup. Don't drink out of it because you'll end up drinking shit. Come on, really? That doesn't go down like that? I guess not. Man, that sucks. Golly darn it. I'm trying to get a good view here so you can see what I'm looking at, but I just can't get it to focus. So this is your tier 4 unit. So I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to actually sit them side by side. And you'll see how they look on the radiators and stuff like that. And how they're set up. But as you can see here, this is your unit. This is the C4, ES44C4. If we zoom into that right there, I think you can see it. Yeah, ES44C4. Zoom back out. And the difference is on these guys is the radiator grill aspect. Battery power 15%. Outstanding. Charge your phone. Well, I don't have a cable that big. So, alright. We're at 22 minutes. Now you see the radiator grill on that guy. That's a lot bigger. So that's the difference whenever you see these two units. This is the larger radiator grill. And then it's got the back end here, which the flashlight went off, so you really can't see nothing. Out freaking standing. God, I love it. Praise the Lord, I'll tell you what. It's got the same aspect for the front ends. 3738 and 7033. Detail on the painting is a lot more crisp. That's one thing about Scale Trains. This is a Scale Trains unit, and then you got the PTC array compared to your old school. So yeah, it's a lot more duller on your MTH units that I see here. It's a lot more duller. It doesn't stand out as to that guy. So that's the difference in the review aspect of both units. But hey, this one's going to get weathered, and this guy's going to stay brand new. So that's one thing I'm going to do with that, which I will do the video of weathering. It'll be about an hour long probably. Make it real cool and fun. But yeah, that's my buy for the day. I got some other rail cars also, which we'll show you here. And we got a good deal on them actually. And it was at Mike's Hobby Shop actually. So right there in Spring, Texas, pretty much. So we got a coal car here. Zoom out here. Got a coal car there. And these things are on sale, like 18 bucks. You got this guy here, $18. We got this guy here, 18 bucks. And then we got Railbox, $18. We got an NS hopper there. And then a BN wood chip hopper, or you got wood chip high end Godola, which that's real nice unit. So real nice car. So yeah, for 6 cars and an ES44 C4 locomotive, $208. So yeah, great deal there, I would say. So yeah, these things are beautiful. So But yeah, this locomotive here, that is the one that I modded the simulator after. So inside this unit, the ET44C4, this is how it looks. You know, you've got, and there's things coming. So, but yeah, this is the control stand that the operator or the engineer of the locomotive uses. We're getting the chair and stuff like that soon, but I do want to thank my fans and subscribers for watching the videos. But yeah, that's my little hobby there too. I like trains. I love trains. That's what I work for, pretty much. That and the family. And then, yes, why so serious? Gotta relax. Put a smile on that face. And yeah, Trump. Keep America great, man. 2020, I need the 2024 flag. Yeah, I gotta go out to Trump Burger and go get it out there in Belleville. So, but that's it. That's what we did today during lunch break. Got me a locomotive and some train cars for a real good price. But yeah, I've got to work in the morning, so I've got to get everything put up. That way the kids don't get to it. And we'll see you hopefully Sunday morning. That's what I plan on doing a video. I'm trying to go live. Waiting on YouTube to give me the authorization so I can do that. And what's in the toilet? Shit. What's in the toilet? Yes, indeed. Don't tread on me. Yeah, don't tread on my simulator. Don't tread on me. So yeah, scale trains. And then MTH. I wish scale trains did come. It was a good buy. I'd say that much. So I'm happy with it. Got my 2 little BNSF units. I've got some UP units. I'll have to set out everything and show you what I got on inventory for HO scale. And I'll show you the cars and stuff that I weather. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And we'll see you on the next run. If you like the videos, hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't, send it to your friends, families, your aunties, your uncles, the cat and dog, and the crazy people next door. BNSF 4178 out.